there's a shift happening in the world that I'm noticing, and I'm pretty sure you're noticing if you're paying attention to it. It's a shift going on with how people are changing. People are letting go of what has become the new normal, and people are tending to revert back to the past, to how we grew up. I'm going on 39 years old. The childhood I had is not the childhood of today. The way we grew up, it was simple. It was easier times. There was no social media. We would go outside. We would bike. We would rollerblade. We would climb trees. We would play till the streetlights came on. And when the streetlights came on, we knew we had to get our butts home. Kids today, it's all about video games. It's all about their cell phones. It's all about taking selfies and posting them on Instagram and TikTok. It's a different life. We've been fed some bogus stuff lately that's really changed and sculpted our ways of living. And I would say that this foundation started to crumble when COVID happened. People started working from home, or they even lost their jobs, unfortunately. We were homebodies more. We were forced to be home. We were forced back into the lifestyles of yesterday. And a lot of us, myself included, kind of became agoraphobic. What that is when you have like a fear or anxiety of being outside of your house. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to leave the sanctity of your four walls. And when we were thrust back into society, it was quick and rapid. And a lot of people really wanted that. They wanted that lifestyle back. But people like me, we didn't really want it. And even to this day, I still don't want it, honestly. I'm back at work, obviously, and it just doesn't feel right anymore. And with everything going on in the world now, if you're paying attention and you're seeing all the chaos going on, these are scary, dark times. And it's hard to stay hopeful. I remember back in the 90s and early 2000s even, life was so much simpler and we really didn't have to pay attention to anything. At least where I grew up, we never had to watch the news. We never had to worry about crime. We just existed and grew up and did the normal simple things like playing outside, hanging out with friends, studying for school. Things that children today, and when I say children, I mean the younger generation, things that they don't know, they don't understand because they haven't been able to grow up like that. They've instead been thrust into the world of social media, into the world of seeing everything going on in the world, in the country we live in, outside of here, right at their fingertips, right on that phone. They're watching and reading and seeing everything, and they're voicing their own opinions on it, and it's gotten out of hand. Like a newer thing that arose over the years was cancel culture, and it's so easy to get canceled, and I get it. I love that we're being held accountable now, and it's about time. It just goes with that whole social media thing. But one thing I'm noticing more and more, there are more and more people that are starting to revert back, that are starting to wise up, if you will. They're seeing this for what it is, for what it's worth. And they're starting to understand the manipulation behind it. We have been manipulated into this shift of technology and social media. We have been manipulated into the fake news, if you will. I hate using that term, but it's like you can't trust everything social media feeds you. You can't trust everything that's on the television, on the news outlets. One thing you can trust is your own two eyes and what you see happening. I see a lot of people going back to where they're pulling away from social media, myself included. I am not as active on TikTok anymore like I used to be. I used to do it because I was trying to get involved in the TikTok shop and like try to earn some money and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And it never panned out for me. And I think because in the back of my mind, I felt this way and I was like, this isn't right. This isn't for me. YouTube is a different thing because here I'm telling my story, I'm telling my truths, I'm helping other people, I'm building a community. It's different from social media. And I love it here, and I love everybody who's tuning in and leaving me wonderful comments and the camaraderie we're building together. That reminds me so much of what it was back in the day, because it was all about building connections, and that's what I'm doing here on YouTube. So many people, they're kind of just over it, over what is going on now, and they're wanting simpler times. They're wanting that honesty. They're wanting what's right in front of them, not right on their cell phone. And I can see a big shift that's gonna occur. It's gonna occur, and it's gonna cause us to hopefully put the phones down a little bit more and live life more. We're so absorbed on the cell phone that we're missing blessings. We're missing so many memories that could be made. I always joke around. I'm like, you want to see what the zombie apocalypse looks like? Stare at that group of people over there that are walking literally on their phone like this, and they're just walking, and they're not paying attention, and they're just looking at their phone. That's the zombie apocalypse now. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be a part of that. And so I've been doing much more about putting my phone down and just living. When I go out to eat or whatever, I might video record it for a couple minutes because I want that memory so I can keep it. But it's not necessarily for the whole social media cloud. It's different. It's similar but different. I'm curious to keep my eye on this and see where this is going to go and how this shift is going to change society, because it's happening and more people are catching on to it and they're paying attention. Let me know if you are as well. I want to hear your thoughts on it. It's going on. So just keep your eyes open and keep being fantastic. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.